encroachment, destruction of mangroves and reclaiming the land. When you reclaim the land, what happens? The sea still encroaches elsewhere. And there are statistics, there was encroachment of the sea throughout the Balochistan coast as well. But anyhow, I am very sensitive. I have been very sensitive to these issues. And therefore, in the Public Account Committee, I insisted that a committee be formed to look at the depletion of fishing stocks. It is so disappointing that some of the species, the destruction of those species is not recoverable. And what do I mean by destruction? There's no bomb going on in the sea and there's no blast. But the way the fishing was done, we still catch trash fish, which is bacha fish. Bacha fish, it doesn't develop into a mature adult. And what do? We have nets which are very small. The mesh is so small that we catch every type of fish. The result is all this, if there are 10 tons of a truck going through Defence Society in Karachi, for example, taking the catch, 98% of that is trash fish, bacha fish, juvenile fish, and only 2% is probably eatable. Now, for that 2%, and the way you catch them, you've destroyed 98% of the future. That was shameful. So, and who else can I appeal to is the Maritime Security Agency, the Pakistan Navy, to help us implement these rules, and I have made those appeals. And I think it is important that the law of the land, and we have revised the law of the land, there is overfishing of the Pakistan coast. There are 18,000 small boats or big boats, whereas we can only sustain about 6,000. So we have passed some regulations through the National Assembly, developing a consensus between the governments of Sindh and Balochistan, developing a consensus that now if no new boat will be licensed, if old boats licenses are given up, one new boat can come up. We also don't want to sacrifice the livelihood of the fishermen along the coast. But imagine the livelihood of the fisherman. His fishing ability has decreased. There is no fish in the sea. And I was a very fond, I used to fish, do deep sea fishing off the coast of Karachi, going up to Churna Island and other places, even going to the continental shelf to look for bigger fish. Like tuna and the fin fishes. And over the years, I started fishing for fun in the 80s. And over the years, sometimes I used to go and catch, going 3 o'clock in the morning to go and fish and coming back late at night. And I used to get maybe 30 or 30.
सदर मुमलिकत तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे।